My name is Dwayne Robbins, and this is the Week 8 assignment for FTT 122, Introduction to Ammunition and Basic Ballistics. Okay, I'm going to show you that I worked on these last 4 cartridges. I removed the 30-30, the 223 or 5.56, whatever one you want to call it, the 38 special, and the 9mm Luger. Alright, now we're going to go to the scale drawings. First one I'm going to start with is the 38 special. I used a caliper this week to do the measurements, to try a different route for the projectile or head. I got 0.347. The length is 0.515. The weight is a 125 grain. The neck is 0.370. The body is 0.372. The base is 0.377, I think it was, yeah. And 0.435 for the rim. An interesting fact of the 38 Special is that it was created in 1902 to replace the 38 Long Colt, because the 38 Long Colt had some issues. Okay, the next one is going to be the 9mm Luger. I got a head of 0.350, the length of 0.570, the weight of 124 grains. Got the neck at 0.375, the body at 0.384, the base at 0.368, and the rim at 0.382. An interesting fact of the 9mm round, the Luger one, it was introduced in 1902 and was adopted by the German Navy first, and then the German Army afterwards. Alright, the next one is going to be the 223 or the 5.56 NATO round for the military users. Alright, I started off by measuring the diameter of the head, which is the projectile, and I got 0.223. It is a 55 grain round. I used my scale to weigh it, and the other ones also. The length is 0.745. Did I get the neck on this one? Yes, the neck is 0.245. The shoulder is 0.350. Body is 0.359. The base is 0.375. And the rim is 0.373, it looks like. An interesting fact on the 223 round, before it became the 5.56 NATO round, it was introduced in 1957 and became standard issue in 1964 as the 5.56 NATO round. Okay, and the last one we are going to go over is the 30-30 Winchester 30-30 round. I got the head at 0.300. The length is 0.840. It is a 148 grain projectile. I got the neck at 0.323. The shoulder at 0.381. The body is at 0.404. The base at 417. I think that's 417 or 412. I can't be 100% on that. I think 417. And the rim is 0.498. An interesting fact of this one is it was first marketed in 1895, and originally used a 160 grain soft point as the projectile. Okay, I did this in a little bit backwards of an order, but an easy way to look it up in the cartridges of the world is you usually go down to the caliber, which is up here, 38 special, and you can use the grain of the bullet, and if it's a jacketed hollow point and all that, and you could find which round you were using. I had the, the 125, but it wasn't a jacketed hollow point. It was a full metal jacket. So I'm wondering if they just switched it up a little bit. But it's easy. It's right in here. It comes down into the data and factory ballistics. And to finalize this up, the resources that like the cartridges of the world are really good, so you can actually look up all kinds of information when it comes to the different cartridges and projectiles. I learned a lot in it when it comes to the grain. You could just find it, go right to how many grains you had by weighing it, and you could find it right then and there. It's a great tool. Everybody should use it and learn to use it. And this is the conclusion of my week 8 assignment for FTT 122. Thank you and have a great evening.